L'Eurostros de queste. Francisco. L'Eurostros de queste. Albicesna. Now, this swine. Es not nesta.
Many of those who couldn't pass the checkpoint are detained here. When I'm angry, I lay...
Curse you, this is such a waste of my time. Why won't they let us in?
The explosion happened out west. How is it relevant to anything I...
You know how many years we've been trading here? We can't...
Do you want to see me lose my job?
Why are you being so strict about it?
Waiting for checkpoint With so many customers these days, provisions are being quickly exhausted. Waiting for checkpoint inspections? Then come wait here. Can't let the With waiting for checkpoint Waiting for checkpoint
All right, no pushing. Everyone form a line. I see you managed to secure a pass despite the crisis. So, Lando, have you finally found a mercenary? Is this the one who's agreed to climb the mountain for you?
Not just yet. We need to make a quick detour to Camp Ballix to get our...
Camp Ballix? You mean... the prince?
Adahaz, come on, it's me, Lando!
You do know your sneaking around is probably already public knowledge in Dregan by now, don't you? Pass.
Alright, our first stop will be Ballix Altar, but I should warn you, those who climb the mountain without first offering up a prayer, that's the last you ever see of them. Oh, you probably already picked up on this at the office, but this quest is a little secret between just the two of us. Got it? Right there! 100 years ago, a legendary climber was the first to reach the mountain's peak, the altar of Old Man Muhad Ballix. That girl over there is a direct descendant of Old Man Muhad. At first, she was pretty upset about being sent to such a rural area. But I bet the sight of some handsome soldiers soon brought her around to the idea, if you know what I mean. If Old Man Muhad was still alive, I would have begged him to climb the mountain just one more time. This is a strange... But now we've got Dregan. And the person you will be meeting today is, drumroll, the Kingdom of Valencia's current ruling despot, Prince Baron. What can I say? Your boy's got connections. I've got one...
My little tavern. Hang on, hang on. I wish I had a helper. Do you think that you could mention that to Reina?
Your Majesty, people are growing suspicious.
It cannot be helped. I would be suspicious too. Causing a fuss like this just to visit my mother's homelands. Atui, what news have you from Ailton?
They have expressed their intent to deny our entry. Even more so,
A town as small as Ailton will be crushed by... If only we had the aid of our...
Shall I bring the Khan's son to you, my prince? He is likely in Duvet.
Well, well, speak of the devil. Who would have thought we'd reunite here of all places? You are well? And you're the mercy for our paths to cross here. It must be Al's will.
Huh? You know this person?
I see. The trials of the 6 witches. As a boy, my mother, Queen, and my great-uncle's letter suddenly come to mind. Is that really all you want from me?
Me?
Do you think I would entrust this quest to...
A preliminary investigation is essential due to your status.
On top of that...
I never studied.
Then by offering him with this, I wish to find my mother's memento through our friend. He's looking for someone to climb the mountain.
Seems...
If anyone objects to this arrangement...
Practice Es nadroň nesná.
Now isn't this awkward, seeing I'm not sure what the prince is looking for. At start, if it's so, just
If I were both Calf, there is no...
the choice, don't forget. I just want to make sure.
Now is swine.
In fact, the Valencia chief they're getting... See,
Lermostos do Christe. Albicesna.
see, we made this, and has been, trust me.
A report came in from...
There's a lot of... If you want to trade...
Have you kids never seen camels like this before? They must be...
A report came in...
Never seen camels. That's will they?
Even though we tried... A report came in from Sharp...
Lermostos do Christe.
Sorry.
What's going on? Where's the mine?
Fleet.
Belen.
I need you could. Oh, it's quite a. It's quite a.
Oh, I'm gonna have to. Now then, the legend. This is the document that Prince Baran won. It's the King Torme brought. My head. Old man, eat some good food.
Is there some?
The children of. I've been work.
Oh, right, well,
Now that I'm teaching the children their letters, I'll be staying here a while.
Have you heard the song? Have you heard the...
Oh, lad, don't he's
Sorry,
sure. And that was
so then.
I
Can he check? Oh,
Knock.
what?
It was a she did. It is written, but
So I think you can fill me in on the details. It's
after Lebreska's first death left her a mere husk in the. However, Lebreska's first death.
could you
Legend.
Mr. Charbonneau!
Wait here.
Now's our chance. Listen. Listen, quick, cry for a sec.
honey is my most favorite. Oh, right, well,
It seems you will need to follow me. It's reached.
Will the.
What is this?
No.
Master Shaw is certainly a man to admire, even though it's tough. I get to treat your workers.
But larger. I used to collect the.
I do not.
Is this the...
I.
That's definitely... well...
Long time. This market.
Hi there. I didn't know I'd make so many.
I've put it thanks to my.
Looking for some... Calm down. I hear you, I do. But this is... Calm down. I hear you.
I saw it. You think we'll...
How?
That thing. I saw. We cannot.
Listen and take...
Oh, hey! You're the warrior of Wind Knoll! Living with the mutant swamp sentinels? Oh, wow, this is so... I've only seen them from a distance. Oh, just the thought of them gives me the chills.
Hey, isn't that the Khan's son?
Look at him, still acting like a child.
His stubborn father started this blasted war, and now the people of Ailton have had to stoop to hiring mercenaries. That's right. And they won't even let us ascend the mountain. Thanks to you, we've lost a damn fortune.
But...
An asinine leader and his ass of a son. For crying out loud, go appoint a proper Khan already. But no offense intended, just a friendly warning from your neighbor.
Oh my, oh my.
You've likely all you're on his child.
He just doesn't.
You know, there is early, but there's not the reason. But we're not supposed to climb the mountain. Actually, there's a rule of the Highlands that forbids it. The old man got so upset because he thought I was going to break it. Only the hawks with their snow-piercing wings and the leopards with their if a weak fox. But my brother, however, you're not from the Highlands. I'm on... He just can't...
You...
Wow, look how he lives in his own... I just need to... no bold war. Looks like he used the Black Dragon
As expected, you too were looking for the book.
What? How did you get out of there?
There are times when this cursed brand can be useful. I'm sure that talkative black spirit of yours is whispering endlessly in your head. I am also in search of the Eunuchs. I want to erase Belmorn's brand with its god-devouring. I have need of its power, just once. As such...
No!
I harmed not a single hair. I just need the... There isn't a single soul. However, there was one, though the world may stand...
No!
I want to return while I still have a place to return to. With mind and body. I just need the flame to burn off this. I want to return while I still have a place.
Were you, close with that fella? Well, anyway, time is of the now. Noel's companion at Win Noel's Perch.
This was a mistake. The mutants seem to have caught the scent of you both. You fool of a fox! We have no choice. I will draw the eyes of the mutants. You need to get out of here while they are distracted.
Wow.
But these days, my Toma was a...
There is no need. If you've come...
Look at that. It doesn't seem like...
You're lucky. I'm going to pick...
The moment I met my... How do you open...
According to Lando. And you.
It was a
Anyway.
We all look...
Wow.
Even if we are the bridge that connects...
Hold. I see you finally...
There are for 3 and only...
When the rules... The Hawk swept the trials...
You'll knock the companions off their perches. Some things require a native perspective to fully understand. On the day of incomprehensible screams of when we asked what Tamulin's words are not without then the rules and... So please, take on the trial of...
Whilst as he neared, he could see the human wild. But what brought you to these lands? Asked 'twas my... The letter. Where so? No, but the...
Whoa! A surprisingly large...
You're sharp. That is why passing the chant... You're skipping over all these...
If you're heading to Ale... Now you will be...
Procedure upon... Submit thyself, Hawk.
Good. May Noel's warm winds and... If you... That is, if you do fail, go to the Noel totem and butcher... Good. May Noel's warm winds embrace you. Sincere heart. Good. May Noel's warm... Follow the hawk while avoiding the... Too much for now?
I can't believe it. This guy? You know what he just told me to do? Get lost!
They can't see very well below their knees.
Never had anyone talk to me like that.
Move while crouched, and you might as well be a phantom. But your friend here, I don't think he's cut out for such maneuvers. His legs seem terribly weak. I'll give him 10 steps at most before he's just extra baggage. And that's me being generous.
Hey, pal. Does this thing on my back look like a shell to you, huh? I'll tell you about these legs. You have no idea what kind of raw power I got in them.
It appears this burden falls on us, and us alone.
You know what they used to call
First, I will erase my presence, borrowing what I need from Belmorn's powers. So if anything goes wrong, it's all on you. If you cause me any trouble, I will cut you down myself. It appears this move while crouched, and you might if you cause me any trouble. If you fear you may be caught, try to lie low. Lying prone will enable you to move easily and avoid detection. And do not let them sniff you out. Expect much to begin with. You've no idea how many times I wanted to leave you for dead. You were lucky. Let's get moving.
Able to tame these
Wow.
Is there no way to keep this?
I'm so glad.
Toma just wants.
Say your farewells to your...
Don't go to Calphion.
Nice hook. Ah!
I will.
Oh,
Great. This is. I will go. Looks like you don't.
Although I've never seen the first of Bets, I bet they would have looked as strong and cool as their friend. It's just as well. I'm not that bad at fitting horseshoes.
See what? What does it matter? Am I seeing? Am I seeing? What? Look, sir. Always stay. Be careful.
Once I have it might look...
Ailton...
Yes, it's a... Leo. Only those who've... only...
What? A certain layer
of clearing... Oh, a chuck, but it's Awena's killed. Oh, a tale as someone that can pass through a...
Why? Unlike your... Put down the pick. Unlike your...
Surrender.
Leo.
Oh?
It is clear this Leomar is. I guess what.
Hey! What?
Leo...
Instead of not having to... Of course, of course.
There's no better place to make a profit.
My chief, the great hobby, my doctors that and from our if the slightly our
The huge did I get, however, I
What?
No.
The piles of rock are seems
What?
a dread.
What? You up? Darn it!
Well,
Oh.
I'm glad to see. Well, however, how can you?
Huh?
Curses. It is my. Do you.
People are related.
Huh?
My,
No, if we know this will.
Seems like everyone is...
I hope you learned ale. The first he was there's the in that no he gave these to the old male. Then one they belong the great that.
You like
This though we could have.
Thankfully, he's.
You should. I'll take the.
Oh, over. It isn't it. Please come visit us in ale.
Where did I put that 275-year-old Cordonia wine?
Well, you're surprised. Why is everything the owner, who happens to be from Sur?
Look, you got any idea? If you look, I have shop. What say we leave this work to the goblin? Oh, bloody goblins! What say we leave this work to the?
We've got. Did they learn this from the back alleys of Calpheon? Selling your to go. Why are you standing around?
First,
Why are you standing?
Okay, well,
Okay. Now then, just gotta let it percolate. Oh, that's not...
You idiot, what did you do?
Nothing! This should be right! Maybe a smidge too much magic powder.
You fool of an Abet! What did you put in there?
Oh, this looks bad! Oh, real bad! It's like the research lab fire all over again! I'll take care of the furnace! You're on firefighting duty!
Out of my way! If I leave this to you, the whole place will burn down. I call forth the power of Belmorn, like it or not, to clear the disaster wrought by our ill-fortunate fox.
Okay.
Now then, just gotta let it percolate. Okay, time to active.
It's the sleep talk.
You! Lend us your aid!
Lando.
Wow! This part.
You were entrusted.
Yeah, you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Are you Richie? I'm sorry, Pop. Let me give you a bit of background on our orchard. The seed sphinx to her. I forgot. And we. What do you think? Practice.
Dwarves!
Aren't our little... Was it the... Citron kernels? This seed has come from Papuaora Island. This seed has...
Oh. Oh.
Where?
Oh.
This.
Oh. Well then.
I'll.
Oh, it's the first.
It may I was my closest friend, Baram. However, she said King Tosh, and be the sing if Bar. Yes, it is. Look at Prince. This is a huge weight off my.
You know.
By the long just figured.
Moth.
Hey!
What a part. It's filled with.
Barhan, stop digging any further. Baram had no choice. Please, understand.
So guys, how about we mosey on over to Ailton?
No. We need to go complete the third trial.
Lord Jordine.
Hmm?
Thank you for helping me. Thank you so very much again.
Long ago, you were dragged off to Calpheon and made to be a fool. Think of this as recompense for not being able to protect you back then. But from this day forward, speak not my name, or the events of today will continue to haunt you. Banish all thoughts of me. It's plenty enough if only I remember.
Wow, our dark dandelion sure knows a.
I need none of your consent.
Over there! Trust me!
That's...
Yes!
I have no interest in sights now that...
Only...
The path... That... No...
Yeah?
Read the clue about the third... Don't let...
Hey! Remember shield...
To Snowstorm God...
Here!
Hey! You aiming to get chewed up like 3 mercenaries from your lot?
The renewal, I already, no matter, but if you...
I'm only guilty.
Is... If you hurt...
You scoundrel!
Are you... Good.
Who? You? Do you...
What's...
Oh!
But I though... But to...
You scoundrel!
Lando, especially if you intend...
As some... You say that you're so... How do you plan to hiring if you've not...
I guess I needn't work.
You must be careful.
You see? I...
Well,
we will be...
looking...
And you're...
Right now, I should...
We aren't...
Talk...
Do you know anything? If you want to...
What is a winter tree, actually?
We are not.
Talk with them.
You must be careful. What is a winter tree?
Some people see seed-like objects blowing in the winds of the mountain of eternal winter. I say we check it out. Some people claim to see seed-like objects blowing in the winds of the mountain.
To have when I think.
I'm just doing...
Hell, no, you don't seem to...
Even what there is.
You see... What's with that?
It's a big from Commander Sojo in charge of...
You can do...
Everyone is starving. Everyone is starved. Everyone is starved.
You can do the cooking. I will ration it.
Everyone is starved.
You seem all...
Hell, oh, my dream is to scrape together enough coin to open my own store in town.
You can do the cooking. Gan, however...
It's but a few days. Why are you just like we were now? Until there's no only but is tea after the witches.
Then, ultimately, as soon as it rains...
It is, but for in...
Everyone, get up and head to cover! It's Professor Tabudai. She's returned with grave injury from Bronte's bolt!
Professor.
Poison.
Gonbold, no. It's not it's you.
your eyes? What a blessing, honey.
You have...
You're responsible if these nails hurt you.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage? You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
Our town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
What do you think? It's a little awkward, but at least I tried to be polite.
You have... You should be aware that you can only ride one mount at a time. You can either... Very... Have you prepared carrots? They recover the health of horses and donkeys.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage? You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage. If you borrow a container from me, you can use the storage even at home. Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
You see my tiger right over here?
All right, the best fairy has come to your aid.
You're responsible if these nails hurt you.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
I'm trying wonderful. A blacksmith with patience. Tell me if you need anything.
There we go.
Our town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay.
It's very nice to meet you. I'm Leonardo, the guild...
again tomorrow. Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage? You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
Alright, the best fairy has come to your aid.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
I could do better than that.
I'm trying and wonderful. A blacksmith with patience.
Try something else. Don't even think about it. Our town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay.
You're...
I'm not sure if we've got...
Your grandfather would have...
That didn't...
Good, according...
Oh, I remember. Then she's... Oh, right! Sands of...
Color.
I think I leave...
Well...
A goblin's horn. I have seen that black...
Quiet! I can't think! Look at the black snap, fortunate. And I've even...
Better take.
The story goes that the. Let's go. Oh, wait.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage? You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
Our town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay.
I'm Tron and Wonderful, a blacksmith with patience. Tell me if you need any.
If you borrow a container from me, you can use the storage even at home.
Best fairy has come to your aid.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
You have found the right place. You should be aware that you can only ride one mount. You can... Is there any...
Look at this! It's a... What did you say? Professor!
It's poison. Tell your quick-footed friends and your... It's of much like Sekla. That's a month. And as soon as this they... So we also...
What about the... A new enemy. A new threat. Commander Gunbold, I have a proposition. First, I need you to evacuate everyone at the refugee camp to Ailton. Send your fastest men to the southern and eastern watchtowers. As for the rest of your soldiers, have them assist the villager evacuation. Then, have them all gather here and stand in formation. Unfortunately, we have zero knowledge about this new threat. But, if you focus on mustering the best defense you can here, that will allow us to go out in search of the monster. However, if we are successful in vanquishing it, then you must help us make a lightning bolt strike the Bronte's boat tree. This blood likely came from the Professor. We'll follow the trail to the monster. So this is Bronte's boat tree. Huh. The monster is definitely still close by.
Whoa. Seeing your skills up close, I was right on the mark about you. During my entire life...
I'm taking its poisonous fang. We'll surely have need of it.
Hey! What are you standing around slack-jawed for? Follow his lead!
I've never once seen this monster on the path of prophecy.
Commander Gunbold, is it you?
That's correct.
They've all been...
To think I would use the...
I have no idea what that is, but... if I were a betting man, and I am, I'd say it's something amazing.
Though we dared to forget the wisdom of lightning. please, just this once, forgive us of this sin, and bestow, once more, the wisdom that tore the wings of dragons.
It's like a miracle.
Someday, far in the future, I'm sure it will be told as a tale of mere fiction. On the path then, the rate the from the Sabvi, if it please, take up
this for the
where life and death side.
No!
As if that.
Please,
When did.
after,
No!
If you allow.
then there are those.
Let's move quick. There's a price I paid. I reacted to him.
They call the place. You were sent by the Abet shaman. There is. I completely understand where shaman and works. Both are of the mountain of it, but when an old tower
Was.
no how
So.
therefore
Would one.
as I
However, so the Okji.
but
Where life.
ah yes, it is also I was with the
Did.
Pippets.
It's time I need to rest and.
However,
If you plan to leave, it saddens me to see lonely horses whinnying for their riders.
I need to rest.
Shh, quiet down. Uh-oh. Oh.
You're late.
Huh?
Do we strike the star of if then
Then Ilichi. Quite a then I can't put my finger on. Then I can't. There is now. Why don't we get some? What's that pattern on your nose?
That's
It belonged. It was.
It is.
None of us have actually seen the.
Mike.
As a leader, Belmont.
The very. I want to know.
If you want to know, we Bahitra must. If you're Gurmeet, if you're going to Ailton,
Those clothes.
XO his spy nest. X when he said.
but or is it from the.
One I must meet the butterfly and find that this dust.
Soup.
When will
We can always. My.
the part? Then we will.
No.
Does your if this?
Only one way to.
Listen carefully. Beyond lovely evenings spent with you,
Enough, that is.
as the dark sky fades to
Heard you we have.
our sincere duty.
Surround you, the swat.
Oh, who are you?
After escaping from that woman's clutches, we had no trouble making it.
Aha. And?
Chief, we sent them the request for aid. Through Pit, remember?
And yet, what is this? What took you so long? Have you any idea of the number of signs? To once again...
This is your chief?
Embarrassed I am.
Let's get right to the point. First, to solve the fourth trial of the witches. Second, to find the missing car. Your kind never dies, or so I hear. You...
No, you're wrong!
Chief, stop screaming, you must. Help us.
Ooh, Ivar! I mean Horde. Have you finally... Ooh, Ivar!
Oh, only
speak,
Chief.
But you wouldn't have...
As you can see, the oldest lived up to... It could not have, despite his apparent
release the and so.
I thought he was going to speak of himself.
Not once the flame yet.
What?
Chief.
I'm listening.
Hey,
And the witch's trial?
Chief, melt up the eyes, nose. Once Flesher's face is restored.
The star of the Winterland seeks the face that it lost. The star of the Without that bumbling fox, we completed our... No need...
The reason we barricaded...
You did... Then who are those, O Jinchini? Right. Today was the day the seal of the stone... However, we must... So I've come in their...
Are you...
These...
members of... It may be the...
No. That whoever inherits the seat of the Khan would never...
But you do know that if any of us loses our life, our souls ride the origin flame as our flesh is born anew. And yet those of us who ate this very oak pill and were rekindled came back changed, attacking fellow members of our tribe. No longer would they sing with us, "Oh, La Bresta, return, return!" That was where I tasted true despair. One became 10, which quickly became 100. They are the ones who toppled your totems in the Highlands.
No, that cannot be. Not us abets.
What are you doing?
I shall prove it to you myself. For the sake of all of the abets who have been framed, we do not betray our friends. That is the way of the Highlands. Look, of one thing I'm certain. This oak pill is not poisoned.
No. The Khan was returned to the Highlands while attempting to prove the Abet's innocence, while only us three remain of our... While we wish to... Our friend chose to cut his own breath short. We have no...
The village ruins. That too was the work...
Do the Abets believe we were the ones who brought the village?
They believe...
Are you...
Chief, isn't it any...
In the end, it's still the...
Vulgar toss.
As excuseful if it pains me. Now to the pop.
Hey there. Yoo-hoo! Oh, you're awake, warrior of winter in training. You're snoring. Sleeping like a baby. Oh, I'm so jealous. Bet you can fall asleep anywhere, can't you?
This stone. What is it?
This is what we Abets in the Oginshini have long sought to fulfill, a long-cherished wish of our peoples.
What kind of
From these reaching it gathered... Yeah.
That was quite a mouthful.
What? Annie, does that...
They were
We can talk more about that later in the Grand Conference Hall, right? We can talk more...
Oh, I'm Invish Can.
I found the end. Those who walk the path of prophet. My charge is to reveal those who would tread the...
But I admit the.
Oh, so is.
All about we need.
Love is like the when you do. Every weapon between you and...
I just want unlike.
Have you? No. They don't have.
Hey, and before you even say it, no! Me and Kulon are not alike!
Prismatic, it would be nice if you have a nap.
Even if we were all suspicious looking in...
Hilton, have you...
Oh, you're... Welcome, welcome. This building was originally used as a cattle barn.
Would you mind getting oak pills or...
What the Abet tell me it...
Quite all. Please have a look.
I wouldn't even... I fell down it. I was an adventurer.
If you want to, we'd rather live a quiet life, but the Dregan... Secret of my... Would you like a drink? Would you like a drink?
The mountains entered even...
The other...
My cop, what?
How not the history of whether good or bad, we must record every part of our...
I've been Welcome to...
Yes.
Are you the chief of...
It can't be.
No, you treated him like a...
Aren't those the oak pills we once shared with the oak Jinchini? Please, explain to us why you have brought these before us. Wait a minute. They can't be seeking a truce. Not after all the trouble they've caused.
These oak pills have been poisoned.
Are they accusing us of poisoning them? We would never engage in such barbarism.
As it would happen, your Khan spoke much the same. And so, to prove the innocence of the Arbets, he voluntarily chose to take this oak pill himself.
What? Always so trusting, honest to a fault. Why? Why would he commit such a foolish act? It simply doesn't make sense.
The first dear Mara uttered these words. Acknowledge when you are not adept in combat, but seek out friends to fight in your stead.
Of course, that's very wise. We should hire some mercenaries to protect us. Quickly now, let's put out the word to all corners of the continent.
The snowstorm guard post was in such disarray. This explains everything.
Be quiet, all of you! If my father were here, you think he would just hire more mercenaries? What we need to do is get to the root of all this chaos and confusion. Only then can we restore the mountain of eternal winter. Not through mercs, with their lackluster money-grubbing ways, but with our own hands. The Fox Rule has not yet come to a close. That, my friends, is the way of the Khan whose seat still bears his warmth. That, my friends, is the way of life in the Highlands, and every single one of you needs to respect it.
Your father would have laid...
Puto it!
No, even if...
In that case,
Then I shall head...
the path that I must take it.
Out here, as even we chose to remain. Oh, there, if you. The dragon Labresca, scourge of all dragonkind. She long and so it, but she underestimated them. It was but from Labresca's first death, Bronte, Seth, Marsh, and Lub forth many, while its golden hue sadly erect this the play silver frond, may the gods so there can and but then the night I vow the six but no force it event there I have not to mention.
There you are! Our Dark Knight is being, who'd have thought, always acting...
You can't. You won't. Listen carefully to this one's it.
We grew.
Zuba, I'm going to make...
Be a bit, but my legs. But if I train hard, I'll be able to bound across fields with them someday, right?
The Abets pride themselves on their strong, but my leg. But if I train hard, but my leg. The Abets pride themselves, but my leg. But if I train hard, the Abets. But if I train hard, the Abets. But if I train, but my leg. But if I train hard, but if I train, the Abets pride themselves. But if I train, but if I train hard, but if I, but my legs. But if I train, but my legs.
Livestock have their own.
This build.
If I'm making time for you, that's because I believe I have no time.
Tell him, Bayabandi.
Hi there, hi there.
If it's a sup.
All those who aren't a bet. These are the day here. These good. Here, shut. You're right.
Well,
ooh.
So
silence. Don't you dare try to pull. I thought. Are we before now? First question.
No.
Second question.
True, though it's set.
Third. Serendia's Lady Jarette is infamous for her stubbornness.
If you're rumor mongering,
it appears you.
Nothing seems out of.
Let me see. That's what.
Perfect.
So you're not.
Their handwriting.
Oh, I know that.
Human, this is to make you the poison drawn from the fang of that monster at Snowstorm Guard.
Blind.
Please report the...
What?
On the fourth.
But no.
But don't.
That was probably so we would not.
On that, maybe.
Do you
I believe.
Oh, aren't you the marking on your?
The outskirts, these poor souls barely...
Was it that?
I don't remember. It's just... Anyway.
These poor...
It was swarming with
Cattish.
Maybe that what? There's a few... They said stuff like...
Day.
Just...
That's more...
I said... I shall help...
Oh,
Get a fresh pint of Ailton Ale with a splash of sweet goat's milk. Once I came to, I realized I was not in Achman, but in History of Ruins.
I told you to seek out the alchemist Karashu at the Sandgrain Bazaar.
I have a more interesting tale to share with you. Say, don't suppose you know the true identity of Deboreka?
Somewhere people the world over can gather.
Greetings. If you've come to eat, I need to see your meal ticket.
Meal ticket?
Huh? What?
The meal ticket! My meal ticket! My meal ticket! There's just no meal ticket. Reese, guess what? Yar. Secret of my cooking. I've worked long and it's almost the folk here. And that
I can smell. It appears our journey to I thought it. The sooner the eunuchs resting in the haven. If we succeed, I suppose you'll be hailed as a hero in these parts as well. Look at that fox, living only for today. I hope we can find his brother. It's been some time since I've seen a place so filled with human aroma. What will I do once I've erased the burden of this mark? Once this journey ends, I shall disappear to a corner of Balanos unbeknownst to all. Together with Jarrett, I wish to work the lands there. Some children, perhaps. 3 is a good number. 2 sons and a daughter. If the children take after their mother, it will be quite the lively household.
The 5th witch is Sethra. The witch, the eye that climbed out of hell's depths hunger.
Seek out
You aided it.
known, even the
Dreadwinter.
Ah! Oh. Ah! Ah!
The Zavir gaining those we did, but this though the sea had it absorbed. However, when the totem was
The only
What back there?
but the highlight. You and
I'll go check on
the name Zavir.
It's in bed. Now you Snowfield Illy. Get moved. Snowfield Ill. looks when I just my he's he that's next up. All we there's a win. You know, next up is.
Yeah.